I'm Jen Pacici, and I'm an artist. That's one of my recent paintings. But really, the reason that I'm here is that I want to talk to you about how I quit binge eating. I used to coach about this stuff, and I gave that up about 3 years ago, but I'm feeling really called to share this because it feels so good to be completely free of any eating and body issues at all. And I know there are a lot of people out there who would like to feel the same way. So I'm going to give you just a real quick rundown of my story. It's going to last like 2 minutes, and that's going to be my introduction video. And then I'll be back soon with more information for you. So I did not have a binge eating problem in school. I know so many people who they developed eating disorders when they were young. I did not have that problem. I would say I used food to deal with my emotions, but for whatever reason, I didn't get sucked into any eating disorder or disordered eating behavior. However, when I got into my early 20s, I was going through a lot of changes, which I'm sure I'll talk about at some point, but I went on my first diet. I had gained some weight in college. I'll probably show you pictures sometime. I had gained some weight in college. I got back down to my high school weight, but then I wanted to keep losing weight. And over the years, I just became really, really obsessed with losing weight. Food became my whole entire world. And wouldn't you know it, before long, I had developed binge eating. I think it was officially binge eating disorder when I read about what it takes to have binge eating disorder, the feeling out of control, it happening more than twice a week, eating a large amount of food in a short amount of time, all of that stuff was happening to me. But the way that I kept trying to solve it was by dieting more. I kept thinking, if I put myself on a stricter regime, I will be able to overcome this binge eating. I remember I used to put it on my yearly goals, my vision boards. If I made a vision board, it was always I wanted to stop binge eating. But I kept trying and trying to do it by putting even more control on my food. So instead of releasing it, instead of letting go of it, I was actually bringing even more of it into my life. And that went on literally for years. I started binge eating when I was 25 or 26, and I stopped binge eating for the most part when I was 33. And now it's 5 years later, and it's just not even a part of my life at all. I almost never even think about it. And I just started thinking about it because I was like, I really want to share this with people. So the way that I stopped binge eating, I mean, it was a process. It did not happen overnight, but I stopped dieting. That was the number one thing that I stopped doing. And I changed my beliefs around food and my body. And I'm going to get into that so much more. But just if you are suffering right now from binge eating, I want you to know that if I could stop, you could stop. I promise you, because I really never, ever thought I would be free from it. Ever. I didn't. And now it's not even a part of my life at all. I remember reading about another coach who also was free from it, and she had not done it in years. And I just would think, how is that possible? How could she be free from it? But it does happen, and it can happen, and it can happen to you. And I just want to give a quick disclaimer, which I should have given at the beginning. I do have a master's in health education, and I'm a coach, but I am not a therapist. I am not licensed to practice medicine in any place. I'm not giving medical advice. I'm just sharing my story and what I did with the hopes that it will help you. Have a great day.